Welcome back, and today we're gonna be going to a celebrity's restaurant. So this has got me really excited. The place is called Flecha Cantina, and they sell Mexican food. And this place is located in Huntington Beach, so it's about an hour drive away from Los Angeles. But the celebrity that's opening this restaurant is Mark Wahlberg, and he's a great actor. I like his movies. I just recently saw the one called A Family Plan on Apple Plus. But I was also a big fan of the 10 movies, of Uncharted, and a couple more movies that he came out in. So I'm excited about this. This restaurant just opened this past weekend, which was just a couple of days ago. And I already checked out the menu. And of course, they have a bunch of Mexican food like burritos, ceviche, carne asada. And I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to order yet. I'm going to go with my bro and my pops. So I'm going to see what they order. And then I'm going to try to pick like a different plate from them. That way I can record like some more footage of the food. So I'll end up deciding what I order based on what they order. But this should be fun. So we're heading out. It's all the way in Huntington Beach, and the GPS says we're gonna do 55 minutes from downtown LA on a Tuesday afternoon. So let's get going. Right now that we're heading to the restaurant, I'm actually looking at the traffic, and it's not that bad. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but maybe now that the kids are out of school, maybe less people are on the road, because they don't have to take their kids to school. But we're heading over to the place, and we're passing by Go-Kart World. And I like going there to ride the go-karts. It's actually been a while since I've gone, so it is time to go back to visit Go-Kart World because it's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna catch you así. Está buscando para los tacos. Somebody's day is ruined.
Damn, I remember when that was me in Vegas. Right before coming home, I got pulled over.
So right now we're driving in the car, and I'm telling my brother, if Mark Wahlberg is at the restaurant, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go say hi. I like your movies, you're a good actor. But he's saying he doesn't think he's there because this guy's famous. He's probably shooting a film or something. But they just opened this past weekend, so maybe he's gonna stay here the whole week, taking a look at his restaurant, making sure everything's good. But if I meet Mark Wahlberg, that would be really cool. And we are quickly approaching our exit right here on Beach Boulevard. And the mall that we're going to today is called Bella Terra, and this is where the restaurant is located at. They have a Costco here, a Barnes & Noble, and many more other awesome restaurants. But the one we're going to today is Flecha right here on the corner. You guys see it. The glass right there is where I'm assuming the patio area is going to be at. But it doesn't seem like there's any people waiting outside, so that's good. And there was a sign in the front that said that there was valet parking and that it was complimentary with validation. So right now we're gonna go look for the valet so that they can park our car. All right, we just got here. We found some parking on the side of Barnes & Noble. And we are on the lookout for Mark Wahlberg. Let's see if we see him. So for the parking, the restaurant is over here. Go through this little driveway, and the parking is over there. A little hidden, but lots of parking.
We don't know where valet is, though.
We couldn't find valet. We were looking for valet. Valet said that way, but I didn't find him. And outside of the restaurant is a good place to take a picture at. I took a picture there, and they have their hours displayed right here for the Flecha restaurant. They're basically open till 10 every day except Friday and Saturday when they're open till midnight. I'm outside of the Flecha Cantina restaurant, and it's not packed today, of course, because it's the weekday. I did make a reservation because I didn't know if it was going to be packed just because it's new and it's being opened by a celebrity. But if you do come on the weekend, I do recommend that you guys make reservations. Their link, I'll post it down below, and I'll also post their Instagram so you guys can click on the link that takes you to the reservations. But looks like there's no wait time today, which is going to be good. And it is time to go inside of the restaurant, and this place looks really nice. Right away, I am looking at a bunch of bottles that are hanging on top of the bar. I'm also seeing a lot of green, a lot of plants, a lot of nice scenery inside of here, a lot of wood. I'm looking at the black, the logo of the restaurant. Everything looks really nice and elegant. It's really nice, and I'm looking at all the bottles right here. And I'm definitely gonna have to order a mixed drink so that I can try something new from this place, because it does seem like they have a lot of choices when it comes to alcohol. And inside of the restaurant, this place was just so humongous. I thought it was gonna have a little bit of seating, but once you step inside the restaurant, they have a ton of tables. and it looks really nice in here. We did come when there wasn't too many people, but when they sat us down, it seemed like that's when everyone decided to arrive. This is the menu right here for the Flecha, and they have a ton to choose from. They got ceviche, they got little appetizers like guacamole, they have soups, they have salads, they have tacos, enchiladas. They really have a good variety when it comes down to Mexican food, so I know there's gonna be something here for you guys. And also they have a drink menu, and one of the things that I liked about the drink menu was that they had a lot of options, you guys. They definitely had a lot of options for everybody. And take a look at the prices, you guys. Most of the drinks are like $15 to $17, which I think is not that bad, because it seems like almost every restaurant sells drinks for like 20 and up. So I think that the drink prices are reasonable. They also have beers and they have wines in case that's something that you like. And they do have Flecha Hour, which is basically happy hour, where they give you a discount on margaritas, tacos, beers, and a couple of other items. So that's really good, because you guys know that right now everything is just so expensive. On Sundays, they also have a Sunday brunch buffet that is only $38, and they have a ton of different options for you to choose from at the buffet, like carnitas, chorizo and eggs, and enchiladas. So if that's something that you're interested in, then it might be a good idea to come on a Sunday. Maybe one day I'll come on a Sunday just to try it out. When they sat us down, they gave us some water, and this was so good because it's been hot lately, and when I sat down at the restaurant, I was really thirsty. And after they brought us the water, they did bring us some chips and salsa, and the chips and salsa from this place were so freaking good. I really loved them. One thing that I liked about the chips was that they brought them warm, and they had a little bit of oil with salt, so that gave the chip on its own a good texture and a good taste. But then when you combine that chip with the salsa that they had, oh my god, it was a match made in heaven. This salsa was so freaking delicious that we had to order 2 of these things. One of the reasons why I like the salsa was because it had a nice little kick flavor that was spicy, but not too spicy. And since the chips were really good, I just felt like it was a match made in heaven to have the salsa with these chips. Did you get to meet Mark Wahlberg or no?
I did, yes. I worked a party when he was here, and then Mario Lopez was also here. So it's really cool seeing them like actually in person. It was like his experience.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I was like, we might bump into him today.
Yes, you never know when he's gonna pop up.
For our appetizer, we decided to get the guacamole simple, and this was basically mashed avocado with cilantro and cotija. And one of the things I liked was that this was actually the first time that I saw a restaurant offered guacamole like this. Usually when I get guacamole, they'll put tomato, onions, cilantro, right? They'll mix it up with a bunch of other items. But one of the things that I liked was that this guacamole was plain and simple, just like the name of it is. So one of the things that I did like was dipping the chips in the guacamole. It's just the chips were already good, and then you're dipping into the guacamole, and it made it even better. But I was dipping the guacamole in the salsa and mixing up the two. It was just really good. The salsa with guacamole paired perfectly with the chips, and this was a little good appetizer to get started. My bro decided to order the hibiscus, and this had Flecha Azul, Blanco, Tequila, hibiscus, lime, and agave. And this drink was a little bit sweeter than the one I decided to order, but I did like it. It tasted good. It had that alcohol flavor that you could taste, but it was more sugary, right? So if you're a person that likes sugary drinks and nothing too strong, then this is a good drink to order.
But it's strong. It's like
My bro's is sweet and mine's is a little bit stronger, so I got the right drink. For me, I decided to order Mark's Old Fashioned, and this was Flecha Azul, Anejo, Agave, Angosta, Bitters, and this was a drink that was a little bit stronger. And the reason I ordered this drink was because this is a drink that I would imagine Mark Wahlberg would pour me if I went to go visit him in his house, right? And I just pictured myself going to Mark's house, maybe kicking it, you know, we're friends, we're chatting, but this drink, really good. If you're a person that likes something a little bit heavier on the alcohol but with a smooth flavor, then this is definitely the one you're gonna want to order. It's a little bit more expensive, but better. Let's see if Mark has good taste.
¿Quieres probar?
It's pretty good.
Un traguito nomás para saborear.
It's strong. It has like a smooth taste to it. When the bro can't accept that. It's done. And I did tell you guys that we got the second salsa. And this is the second salsa that they brought us because it was just so good with the chips. And of course, we did finish the guacamole at this point, and it was so good that we left nothing. That is just how good it was, that we finished the guacamole and we were working on finishing the salsa because we just loved it. And I want to let you guys know that I actually did find Mark Wahlberg. There's a bunch of pictures of him posted around the restaurant, so that's neat. So I'm in the restroom and they have this really cool mirror that says tacos are the answer, and it writes out. I've never seen anything like this, so this is really neat. My pops decided to order el chile relleno, and this one was a roasted poblano pepper with Monterey Jack and Chihuahua cheese. It had enchilada roja sauce, crema blanca, picante, and carne asada. And this chile relleno, if you're a fan of it, I think you're definitely gonna like it. My dad said one of the things he liked was how toasty it tasted, right? So he said that in order for it to be good, el chile relleno has to be toasted at the right setting. So that's one of the things that he enjoyed about it. You do have to order the rice and beans separately, but it was only like $6, so it wasn't too bad. But this plate definitely looked delicious. The bro decided to get a burrito that had the tortilla, Monterey Jack and Chihuahua cheese, beans, rice, pico de gallo, cabbage mix, enchilada roja, salsa verde, crema macha, green onion, escabeche, salsa roja quemada, and the carne asada. Wow, that had a lot of things. I'm just naming off the ingredients. And this was a jam-packed burrito. And take a look at how big this thing is. This burrito was probably the size of almost 2 iPhones, you guys. That's how big the burrito was. But it was really good. You can order it with the green sauce or the red sauce. But since my brother wanted to try out both, he asked for it to be half and half. So if that's something that you're interested in, just ask him to put half green sauce, half red sauce. That way you get to try both. So the bro tried my carne asada, so now I have to try his burrito. I decided to get the chimichurri steak, and this was carne asada, mashed potato, and cream spinach. And this one was $42. Now the reason why I'm mentioning the price is because my bro's plate and my pop's plate was 20 bucks each, right? And mine was $42. So my plate was twice the price of their plate. So just as far as like value and how much food you get, one of the things that I didn't like was that I felt like the plate had a little bit of food for what I'm paying, right? For $42, I felt like they should have added a little bit more meat, more mashed potato, and more of the spinach. But I will say that I did like the plate. I did like the cream spinach. It tasted good. It almost tasted like guacamole with spinach, but a little bit lighter. And the carne asada, I did like how soft it was. It really was good. And of course, the mashed potato was bomb. But the only thing I wish was that it had a little bit more food. So this is a $42 carne asada plate. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's see how it tastes. For our dessert, we decided to get the fried ice cream, and this one came with a little presentation. They lit up the little liquid that they added to the plate. Unfortunately, since there was a lot of light, you couldn't really tell that there was a fire burning in the ice cream, but since it was called fried ice cream, then they put a little presentation with fire, so that was pretty cool. If it was a little bit darker, it was nighttime, this probably would look cool. But I did like the ice cream. The cinnamon toast crunch mixed with the ice cream was so good. And then it had like some strawberries at the top with some whipped cream. Like, I really like this dessert. It was very, very good. This is the one I would recommend. We also tried the flan, and I also liked the flan. It was really good and I enjoyed it. But I'm not gonna lie, you guys, the fried ice cream was a lot better than the flan. But the flan was still good. It had the vanilla flavor, a little bit of whipped cream at the top. So definitely enjoyed it. It did taste good. I know you guys are probably wondering, how much did you spend at the restaurant? Well, we spent $165, which was a lot of money. But of course, when we came to this place, we knew it was going to be a little bit expensive because, you know, it was Mark Wahlberg's restaurant. But I mean, we did get drinks, we did get 2 desserts, so all that stuff starts to add up. On Yelp, Flecha Cantina has 4 stars with 244 reviews, and I definitely think that the stars for this place are accurate. This place does deserve to have the 4 stars. I did think that the restaurant was really nice on the inside. I enjoyed how it looked. I enjoyed the way the waiter treated us. She was really sweet. If you guys come here, you have to ask for her to help you out because she was really cool. Told us some recommendations on the menu. I did like the drinks. Mark's Old Fashioned, that thing was really good. If I came back, I definitely would order that drink again. Also, the guacamole, the simple guacamole was good. I enjoyed everything that I got to try today, and I definitely would come back here for like a special occasion because I mean it is a little bit pricey, right? 165 for 3 people was pricey, but it was worth it. It was a little fun experience, you know, to come to celebrities restaurant, so it was fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that delicious like button down below, and also make sure to subscribe. I will try to go back to posting every week at least one video, you guys. I did get a comment on my Instagram. Someone was asking me, what happened to your YouTube career? Well, what happened was I got burnt out. I needed a break, but I definitely had a lot of fun going to a restaurant, recording, paying attention, and doing all that fun stuff that comes with YouTube, even filming and editing. You know, usually I hate this part, but for some reason, I liked it. So it was kind of nice to have a little break. This was Dela Fox Checks, and I approve of Flecha Cantina. Mark, is that you? Mark, where's Mark at?